How to choose the right products for your hair extensions. Love your extensions, but notice that they've started to feel stiff, dry, or just a little off? It might not be your install. It could be your products. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to choose the right products for your extensions and which ingredients to avoid if you want soft, healthy hair that lasts. Here's the first thing to know. Extensions aren't attached to your scalp, shocker, which means that they don't get the natural oils to keep them hydrated. So while your natural hair might love that strengthening mask or keratin shampoo, your extensions need something different. They need moisture. The wrong products can actually make them brittle, dull, and prone to breakage. Let's talk about protein. It's not bad, it's just misunderstood. Think of protein like salt in cooking. A little enhances everything, but too much ruins the dish. That's exactly what happens when extensions get too much protein. Protein-heavy or bond-building products work beautifully on your natural hair because they help rebuild broken bonds from the inside. But extensions don't have those living bonds anymore. They just need to be nourished. So when you use products like Olaplex, K18, or heavy keratin treatments on extensions, they can end up feeling rough, dry, and lifeless. Here's the difference between protein and bond builders. Protein treatments coat the strand with keratin or amino acids to add strength. Bond builders like Olaplex or K18 try to reconnect internal hair bonds that have been damaged by chemicals or heat. The problem is, extension hair just doesn't need that kind of rebuilding. It needs moisture and flexibility, not structure. Too much protein or bond repair can actually harden the hair instead of helping it. Now let's talk about other ingredients that can sneak up on you. Here's a quick list of things to watch out for. Sulfates, they strip away hydration. Drying alcohols, they make hair brittle. Heavy oils like coconut or argan, they can loosen bonds or weigh the hair down. And thick silicones, well, they can coat the hair and make it dull or slippery. Even clarifying shampoos, if used too often, can dry out hair extensions. But here's the truth. Reading a label is not as simple as it sounds. One ingredient might sound bad, but when it's combined with others, it can actually be gentle. Formulation chemistry matters. It's not just about one ingredient, it's about how the whole formula works together. So instead of memorizing ingredient lists, focus on how your hair feels and behaves. If your extensions feel squeaky when wet, stiff when dry, or they snap when you stretch them, they're probably overloaded with protein. If they feel gummy or coated, you might have product buildup. Healthy extensions should feel soft, smooth, and flexible, not crunchy, sticky, or slippery. So what should you use instead? Think moisture, slip, and gentle care. Look for sulfate-free shampoos, lightweight conditioners, and hydrating masks made with ingredients like aloe, panthenol, and glycerin. Use leave-in sprays or serums that add shine, not stiffness. And if you use oil, only a tiny drop on the ends, never on the weft line. At IBE, our extensions are prepped to perform best in moisture-balanced conditions. And inside IBE certification, stylists learn how to identify product chemistry and create custom aftercare plans for every client, so they can protect the investment that they've made in their hair. If you want your extensions to stay soft, silky, and smooth, start by checking what's in your products. Stylists, dive deeper into education inside of IBE certification, and clients, find a certified stylist through the IBE Stylist Locator. Because great hair isn't just about how it's installed, it's how you care for it every day.